Welcome back to my bio channel, and today I will make you understand level of organization. So what are the different things we will understand in this topic is that what is the level of organization in a living organism? What do I mean by that? What is cell, what is tissue, what is organ system, and how they are interrelated, and how all these things combinedly form an organism. Okay, so in this level of organization, we are talking about level of organization in living organism, and as we all know that all living organism is ultimately made up of cell. Okay, so all living organism is made up of cell. So we need to define cell here. So what is cell? Cell is the functional unit of living organism. What is cell? So cell is functional unit of living organism. Okay, what does it mean? It means that each and every living organism is ultimately made up of cell. Okay, we have already done this cell in our previous classes, where we understood the difference between plant cell and animal cell, the similarities between plant cell and animal cell. We are talking about that cell only. So let us understand how these cells, okay, so level of organization we will understand like this is cell. Now many cells will combine together to make a tissue. Okay, now many tissues will combine together and make organ. Okay, now different organ will join together, perform similar type of function and make organ system. And finally, many organ system will make organism. Okay, so this is the level of organization. That means cell, which is made up of tissue, which is made up of cell, organ, which is made up of tissue, organ system with many organs, and then finally organism. So this is the level of organization in a living organism. So here what we will do now, individually we will understand what is tissue, what is organ system, and finally organism. Okay, so cell we already know about the cell. It is the functional unit of living organism. Now coming to the second one, that is tissue. Okay, so let me explain you the example of tissue. For example, in human, blood is a tissue. Blood is not cell, blood is a tissue. Okay, now why it is a tissue? Because blood is made up of many different cells like red blood cell, white blood cell, platelets, plasma. So blood is not a cell, blood is a tissue which is made up of different type of cells. A group. Now we will define tissue. A group of cells. What is tissue? Tissue. A group of cells. Group of cells of similar structure that work together, of similar structure that work together to perform a special function. To perform a special function. Okay, and example I gave you. Is that clear? The example of tissue I gave you. Example is blood. Example of tissue is blood. Okay. Now, the next is organ. What is organ? Several tissue grouped together. So how we will understand organ? It is made up of several tissue. Okay. So several tissue grouped together to make a structure with a special function. Tissue grouped together to make a structure with a special function. Okay. Now here the example is many organs like your heart, kidney, lungs, liver. These all are organ. Okay. So example of organ is, I can take heart. Okay. So example is heart. And you know there are many. And in plant, the example is leaf, stem, root. They are organ. Okay. The next one is organ system. The next one is what? It is organ system. Okay. Now, what is organ system? A group of organ with closely related function. What it is? A group of organ with closely related function. A group of organ with closely related function. Okay. Now organ system is like your digestive system, your nervous system, circulatory system. This all will come under the example of organ system. Okay. So example is digestive system. Is it clear? Now you have understood that? Okay. If we will represent it like this, cell, tissues are made up of cell, organs are made up of tissue, organ system is made up of organ, and many organ system will make finally organism. For example, suppose human is an organism, so it is made up of many organ system. Like inside our body, there is circulatory system, digestive system, reproductive system, nervous system. So these are all organ system. Okay. So this is the level of organization.